across the...
Yeah, that doesn't matter though, innit?
Am I looking hench, yeah? Hold on, alright. Alright, Jewell End. Right, come back. One. Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, the owner of Jewell Enterprises. Jewell Enterprises is a company that specialises in the distribution and installation of high-end and luxury furniture. We also carry out removals and storage across the UK. We also cover Europe and handle shipping worldwide. Jewell Enterprises was a company that was founded in 2019 by myself. Started out as just one man in a van with the help of a young lad who used to carry out deliveries and installations on behalf of a third-party company. Very quickly, we established 3 vans and had up to 9 guys working with us on a day-to-day basis, carrying out these deliveries and installations on behalf of another company. During COVID, obviously, as everyone else, we faced massive cutbacks and had to shut down the business, doing very little for the whole duration. Flash forward to today, we've got 3 warehouses, which are all fully stocked. As you can see, we've got storage containers, which we offer for residential, office moves and corporate moves. You can see here, these are ones which are waiting to be loaded back onto lorries today to go out for delivery back to the owners tomorrow. At the end of this month, we're actually looking to move and relocate to a new premises, which is double the size of what we currently have here. So we'll be moving into a 14,000 square foot unit. So at the moment, we're compacting everything ready for it to be moved. So follow us on our journey through the highs and the lows. You'll get to meet our team and see all behind the scenes of everything that we do as we embark on a new journey. See you soon. Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi?
We moved jacuzzis. Now we're going to move over to the new warehouse. I'm going to show you around there. At present it's empty. We're going to talk you through our plans and where we're heading from here. So basically the current warehouse is based in Newnham, which is a small village just outside Ashwell. 2 minutes from Baldock service station, junction 10 on the A1. It's been good to us because it gives us quick access into London. A1's also very good for access up north. So we're moving to the new warehouse, which is based in Biggleswade. And basically it's just a bigger premises. It's going to give us more scope to do what we want to do and what we specialize in. It's also very good in terms of commuting to London again, and also up north because it's a little bit closer to the A421, which links us to the M1. For all you road buffs who know the name of every road, it's going to help us because it's going to give us more space. The current place where we're in currently only has space for 480 pallets, where the new area is going to have space for 1,200 pallets. Once we put up the mezzanine, which we've already dismantled, which we've documented. Once we put up the mezzanine in the new area, it'll be a designated space for picking and packing, helping with project consolidation projects, and also for order fulfillment. So once we've put that up, combined with the pallet spaces, also the outdoor space we'll be utilising for shipping containers, which we'll rent out as storage, and also higher eaves on the roof, which will enable us to stack the wooden containers which we have to a higher level. Welcome to the new warehouse. Let's have a look. So this is the new warehouse space, which we're having a look at today to figure out next week. We're here to move over the racking, start doing the wiring for the security cameras and for the alarms, and just to basically get everything set out ready for us to start being operational from the beginning of next month, which is June. So from June the 1st, we're hoping for everything to be over here, fully transitioned into the new space, and be up and running and operational so that there's no inconvenience caused to any of our customers or any of their customers. Let's go. What I'm thinking the plan is obviously we've got to move all of the racking, or the majority of it. So I'm thinking obviously it's going to start from the back wall. Yeah, we're going to have this one's probably going to have to, actually might be all right where it is. You can shift it, you just got to unbolt the floor and then shift it over piece by piece. But we won't have to take it all apart, we'll be able to just edge it over. But I think that one's going to be all right from there. So we're going to start from that wall. Then we're going to leave a gap of 3.2 metres in the middle, yeah?
3.2
from post to post.
To this one?
Yeah. What I'm thinking is we'll see if we can work with a smaller one, but see down the end, what we're going to have is racking down a bay at the end of each one. Okay, so the bay will typically be 2.7 or 3.2 as well, I believe. And then we'll have that, so that means that these ones from here onwards are going to have to move over. We need a 60mm gap in between these bits to allow for the pallets. So these ones are these are 90 centimetres, so you need 30mm overhang for the pallets either side. Yeah, and then basically we'll start from the back wall. So I think it works out to nine rows.
And how far they go?
Well, what I was looking at is, so if you look down here, they're coming to about halfway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're already halfway. I think we're going to come down in line with probably this top girder here, which should allow us enough space to have the mez on the back wall. Yeah. And potentially what will happen is we might even have space for a row of the wooden storage crates, which could be stacked two high at the ends, 3 high in the middle. So that'll probably allow for 20-25 storage containers, wooden ones potentially. And then with the racking at the sides, you can see that they're going sort of shelves of 3 high there, 4 in the middle. You'll probably get the top one on as well. Lifts with increments of 1.5 metres, 1.6 metres.
Yeah.
And then everything on the sides will be 2 or 3 high. We've got to sort out the electric boards down there in the corner. We'll have like tools and stuff, which will probably be more over by the mez, kept away from the entrance. Yeah. Obviously where the mez is, we can probably rearrange it the other side. So we have the smaller side at the front. So if we look at this side, the mezzanine. At the other warehouse, obviously it was the other way. You have the big bit at the front and then the small bit at the back.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to organise it so we have the small bit here. So say the small bit maybe comes out to around this kind of bit, and then you've got a little bit of space. What we can do is we're going to use this bit for them to offload the rubbish, and then the balers that we use will be here to compact everything. Then basically they drive round, they unload here, and then they drive round to the front again to reload for the following day. So we've got to run electric cable, which is what I spoke to Fabian about. Yeah. That's just got to be pinned up to the top there, he reckons. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to what follows. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Follow us on our journey. Thank you very much. Take care. So we moved them all over that way. We only need a turning space for the forklift of 3.2 meters for turning circle of 3.2 meters for the other forklift. For this one, it's 2.7. So the way that I think that roughly we're going to work out is we're going to have these are longer loading bays, so they're 3.2 to 3.3 meters. So the bigger sofas are going to be coming down this way. At the bottom is where we're going to have our balers situated. We may have to remove this last bay or alter it just to make space for them. So we'll have a cardboard baler and the mixed rubbish baler down this side, and an easy exit for getting the balers out. Maybe the pallet space above it, just for like the baling wire and stuff like that, accessories for the baler. We've got to run the power cables down the side from the briefcase, sockets down there to go to the balers. I think what we'll end up doing is this yellow bar here will end up rotating that around, so that when people are walking out the doors, they're not just walking into direct traffic from the forklift. They'll have to walk around the side, probably put a little gate there so that they have to really look. And then for the rest of it, we're removing this baler, removing all of this racking here. And that's the mezzanine floor is going to go in the back of the back corner. We were looking at wall. And then all of this racking. So we're extending these two bays that we're building down this way. We're going to be extending all of the racking out to around about this line here, which we're hoping should give us about 1,200 pallet spaces. And then we'll have the mezzanine floor, as I said, will be in this back corner. Which will be underneath will be storage for wooden storage crates and some of these awkward crates that we have. And then above it we'll use for the picking and packing area all the fulfillment. From there, the mezz is going to be over in that corner, and then we're going to have a clear space here. So you can, with the forklift, there's going to be obviously a clearer space here. So you know that the mezz is, there's a bigger part of the mezz, there's a smaller part. The bigger part is going to be at the back in the corner. The smaller part's going to be at the front, which will then should leave us from that line to this line, back to like where the front of the van is. That should be space to unload stuff from lorries. So like a booking in area as such. Or when the runs are picked, they can be put along here and just lined up for the vans. And then the mezz will be in the back corner with, as I say, with a smaller bit here. So we're maximising our pallet capacity. But the only issue that we're facing right now is obviously the taller racking is still over at the other warehouse. In a minute we're going to check, we're going to line these ones up. What I'm thinking is because the racking is like 2.7 meters. So what we can do is we could put a bay down against the back of every wall on each aisle. So then it will give us another 3, 6, 9, another 12 to 15 pallet spaces. Obviously we've been out talking and communicating and reaching out to a lot of potential customers. We've had a lot of good feedback. So hopefully we can convert them into sales and convert them to contracts. That's the aim. Yeah, go around that way. Go that side. No, it's all right. It's free. It's not as much as the other side, so come back on this one. So this is 3.24. Oh, this is actually, sorry, 3.28. Am I reading this wrong? Go back. No, 3.28. 3.24. This is like 4 centimeters. Racking, so we just want to keep all the bits for each different type of racking together, so that things don't get confused, and then we want to put the shelves on, we know where to look for it, so keep everything located nice and close, so you're not walking from one end of the warehouse to the other just for a shelf. So Sean, when we're taking down all of the bits of racking, we just want to keep everything for that run of racking all together on one pallet. Yeah, so that when we come to put it back up, we're not mix mashing it with other bits of racking and stuff, different types. So all of this stuff here is going to come down now. If you two can focus, you and Jake can focus on that. After this, you've got the blue and yellow racking over there, the narrow stuff, which we're going to take down as well, palletize that. Yeah, and what we want to do is all needs to be palletized so we can move it. We don't want to be handballing everything twice. We want to be able to move it with the forklift. And when this car and this van are moved, we're just going to leave it like all stacked back against the wall. We need to leave this space free because when we move everything over at the beginning of next week, we want to be able to, realistically, we want to be able to put the mez there as well. So then we can start building the mez here and leave this space clear. Okay? Your totes. Okay, so these totes are left over from a job the guys did yesterday, where they delivered. Basically, this is the rubbish contents. But we did a job for a hotel on behalf of a company called Oka. They do the procurement, and then we set out various items, including bins, knives, forks. The guys also hung 54 mirrors yesterday. So then we've got the old mirrors that are coming back, which I presume are to be disposed of. We need to double check that. And then these totes are full of rubbish, which we need to empty from the van now because I need that to bring some more racking over. And then the rubbish is to be disposed of after.
I'm Lewis and I'm setting up the CCTV. I also do the IT. So basically, we run all these cables up, down, around and around the world. We've put the RJ45s on them. Don't worry guys, they're not going to be staying on the floor. I know the critics will be there for us. Okay, we'll be going on a nice little server rack. Lovely. And then we've installed some cameras up high in the sky. So we're going to be installing 2 cameras, one on each corner. One to look this way, that way, at all the motor vehicles, and the other one to look that way, at the gate. Peace. Right here guys, right there.
Just like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, guys, we need to get this van unloaded quickly, yeah? The pallet off the van unloaded. You need the forks, yeah. It's going to be tricky.
This is 2 cameras. This is all we're having. We're trying to figure out if there's a flux capacitor in the camera.
If there is.
And if there is,
Travel back in time.
we're going to call Doc and Marty. Get on the, you remember in the last film they had the train?
Train.
The train, yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
going
it's the
to,
western bit.
yeah. We've tested all the cameras before we put them up. We didn't test the cables, but we're basically doing that now. We'll wait for these 4 pictures to load up, and then that'll be a great. Right. So then in here, cameras say they're online. Then we go to the old live view. They're the 2 cameras that we just saw working. Click play. And click play on this one. Ooh, that one's a bit. Oh look, I've left the boot of the car open. How mad! That's the importance of CCTV there, people. I wonder if the car key will work for here. I know the camera's upside down as well.
Chris, you got a cameraman who's putting cameras upside down.
I left the boot of the car open as well. You know how we found that, mate? CCTV.
That's why it's company's called Headstand CCTV.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. All greens on that side. It's not working.
Right.
Mystery wide. If we do the length, tell me how long the cable is. This is 25.8 meters long. So we're going to go to the other side and figure it out.
So today we've been putting up more racking and moving racking over. Tomorrow's plan is we need to complete all of the racking and extend it all out to around about this area. Tonight we're going to be taking down more racking from the old warehouse, and we're going to be bringing that over tomorrow on the 7.5 ton on the curtain side. We'll be doing that tomorrow morning. So once we've extended this out, we've then got to realign all the shelves to make sure that they're the right height for all of our stock. And this one row of racking on the left hand side here, this black and yellow, one of them has to come out. It has to be moved over by about 40 centimeters so that there's enough space in between the racking so that when you put on one pallet, it doesn't push a pallet off the other side. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And then from that point, we need to tidy up, make sure everything's clean, ready for the stock to be brought over on Monday. Let's go.
No, no. Probably make it done it.
What are you wondering? A what? Yeah,
Now, so basically near enough all the warehouses are empty. We've got one pallet left of rack in there. Apart from that, it's literally just the empty pallets, the forklift, and that's it, we're away.
Wicked. Good stuff.
So now we've moved into the new warehouse. Everything is complete. We've had the floors cleaned, we've put up the mez, we've tidied up everything. There's a little bit of tidying left to do, but we're pretty much there now. So the move went smoothly. We had 8 lorries moving from the old warehouse to the new, offloading, loading one side, offloading the other. No damages, no missing furniture, everything done and complete. Now, since then, we've obviously been carrying out our jobs, our daily distributions. We've had some problems. We've got a broken van. The engine's gone on it, so that needs replacing. So we're going to document that. In the meantime, we've also been going to exhibitions and reaching out to new customers to try and fill this large space that we now have. That's going pretty well. We'll hopefully keep you up to date with new movements on that. So this has been episode 1, which shows you the introduction to Jewell Enterprises, give you a brief introduction into what we do and how we go about what we do. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we'll keep documenting the day-to-day struggles and also the day-to-day pleasures of running the business. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. We'll see you again next week.